Okay, so on file number P11158891, defendant is charged, count one, defective or improper turn signals, no receipt of for unsigned registration, and no proof of insurance. And then on file P1117492, People versus Lagombo Reynolds Potter, driving while license not valid. And then the defendant's also charged on P983794, count one, driving while license suspended, and count two, expired plates. And those are state cases. So he also has P98015 for failure to display an improper plates, an unregistered motor vehicle. And the people would dismiss count one on that. And then on file P986800, count three is driving while license suspended, and the people would dismiss that. And then P11158891, defective or improper turn signals, no receipt of or unsigned insurance. I think I already did that. Okay, those are dismissals. And I had indicated I would take a plea on the state matter to failure to display and dismiss the no insurance. A couple of these are probably civil infractions in default that he's just going to have to. And good afternoon, Counsel. Your appearance is correct.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jim Fillmore, P80581, on behalf of Mr. Potter, who is present on Zoom. Sir, please state your name.
Lagombo Potter.
And Your Honor, we have reached a resolution in this matter, and Mr. Potter would like to take advantage of the offer we discussed.
So, Mr. Potter, you understand if I accept your pleas today, you're giving up the right to have a trial either by judge or jury?
Yes, ma'am.
Understand you're giving up a number of rights associated with trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody promise you anything other than what the people are recommending in this matter?
No, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you in any way?
No, ma'am.
On or about October 3rd of 2020, were you in the area of Grinnell, Irwin Avenue, the city of Detroit?
I believe so, yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle that day, a blue Pontiac, looks like?
Yes.
And did you have a valid driver's license in your immediate possession?
No.
Accept the defendant's plea to failure to display. And I'm going to dismiss the 3 civil infractions. Okay, and then I'm sorry, they wanted him to plead to 1 civil infraction, the unsigned registration, and dismiss 1 and 3. So, sir, do you recall having registration that was signed on that date?
No.
I'm gonna accept his plea of responsible to the count 2 unsigned registration. Okay. On P980154, count 1, failure to display a valid license, Ms. Horn has recommended dismissal of count 1. So she actually didn't recommend anything on the improper plates or the unregistered motor vehicle. If he pleads to the improper plates, I'll dismiss the unregistered. Is that what you want to do today, sir?
Yes. To me, Ladoma Potter? Yes.
Do you remember Mr. Potter being in the area of Prairie and Oakman Boulevard on March 19th of 2019?
Oakman Boulevard, yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle that day, sir?
Yes.
And did you have valid plates on your car?
No.
Were they expired?
Yes. Been having trouble getting insurance. They said they won't give me a quote for insurance for my vehicle.
Okay. Accept that plea and dismiss count 3. And then on P986800, count 3 is driving while license suspended, and Ms. Horn is recommending dismissal of that one. I'll dismiss the no insurance on the MOU. And then P983794, driving a license suspended, no insurance, and expired plates. The expired plates is a civil infraction in default. And I had indicated I would take this plea to failure to display. No, I'm sorry. This is the one where the people will dismiss count 1. And because count 2 is the insurance one, for the MOU, I'll dismiss it. Now, on X 3506924, no valid operator's license, I had indicated I would take that to failure to display. And the unregistered motor vehicle, and I would dismiss the operating a motor vehicle without security. So, Mr. Potter, do you recall being at Claremont and Lodge Freeway in the city of Detroit on or about April 29th of 2019?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle that day, sir?
Yes.
And did you have a valid driver's license in your immediate possession?
No.
Except the plea to failure to display. And did you have, was your vehicle registered with the Secretary of State?
Not 100% sure, but I assume no.
Registered
No. Sorry.
and dismissed count three. Okay, I think that's it for everybody. Anything before sentencing, counsel?
Just for the record, Your Honor, that I explained to Mr. Potter that he would be pleading guilty and or responsible to 3 charges. So how many counts did he actually plead to?
So he has 2 failure to displays. The suspended license ones are dismissed. And I accepted a plea to improper plates. I dismissed the 3 civil infractions from this year. I think I wrote on all. Okay. And then, so 2 failure to displays and 1 unregistered. Oh, no. Okay, so 2 failure to displays, the unregistered motor vehicle, and improper plate.
So there were 4 counts altogether.
Statement fees. So on the 2 failure to displays, those are gonna be $245. Now, he's gonna owe reinstatement fees on those 2. And on the unregistered vehicle, it's gonna be $150. Okay. And on, improper plates, it'd be $150. Now, you must have 10 reinstatement. So no warrant issues as a result of failure to pay those, but you need to pay them in order to get clearances for the Secretary of State. So $245, $150, $150. So $490 plus $300 is $790. Plus reinstatement. So when are you going to be able to pay those, sir? And this is really a good break for you.
No, I appreciate it, and you want to apologize for wasting you all's time with this. I do need some time to pay these off.
How much time, sir?
1 year.
Oh no, I'm sorry, no.
Oh,
I never do that.
okay.
I'm not averse to giving people like a month, because these reinstatement fees, so you can pay those one at a time. I know there won't be warrants for those, but you aren't going to be able to get anything from the Secretary of State until you pay the underlying cases. So
My only challenge, I'm sorry, excuse me. My only challenge right now is that I run a youth development program. And so until I know for sure what our school situation is for next semester, my income is quite shaky right now. But I will definitely make an effort to pay it off as soon as possible.
I'm going to give you till February 26th, sir. And
Okay,
if you need more time, you're gonna have to come back and explain to me why you haven't paid, all right?
okay,
So I gave you quite a bit of time, so.
I appreciate it.
So you can either pay online or you can pay at our website, which is 36phdistrictcourt.org. Or you can go to a DivDat kiosk and you can pay there.
Okay.
All right, you have any questions about what it is I've ordered?
As long, if I go on the website, I can see all the amounts and everything before I
Correct.
pay. Okay, that's it then.
Okay. Unless you have other questions, I'm gonna end our call.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day. Make
Thank you,
sure
Honor.
pay.
You too.
All right, now. Okay, so we have Ms. Sharice Paige Wilson, who doesn't think she got this ticket. So I'm gonna give her.
You want to try it? April 5th, Judge. Judge Blount's courtroom.
So let me bring her in. So this is case number P as in Paul 1086838. People versus Sharice Loween Page Wilson. The charge is failure to display a valid license. Ms. Wilson explained to me that she does not believe that this is her ticket. And good afternoon again, Mr. Fillmore.
Good afternoon,
Yes.
Your Honor. Jim Fillmore on behalf of Miss Paige Wilson.
So I'm gonna
Hello.
give her a trial date. What was the date again?
April 5th, Judge.
April 5th.
Just
You're gonna be on Zoom with me again.
Okay,
You're gonna sign on the same way you did today. We will notify the officer. I'm assuming we'll be able to resolve it on that date and time. Do you have any questions?
no, ma'am.
Okay.
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna end our call then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So then we have this Tiffany Hall. We have an attorney here.
Yeah, I don't know who her claim is. She didn't tell me who it is.
So, Ms. Paul